slow flow, bedridden when you're in bed, okay, all lead to thrombus formation, which could then lead to an embolism. Okay, embolism is when a clot, like a thrombus, a clot, it dislodges in your blood vessels. And when it dislodges, it flows everywhere, and it could flow to your brain, okay, causing a blockage, and then you have a stroke. Okay, thrombopenia, when you have too little. Okay, genetic disorder such as hemophilia, okay, where you can bleed to death. Blood typing, we are also going to see do some blood type, not our own in the lab, but dogs, I think dogs and cats. What happens when you mismatch your blood? You know it doesn't fit your type. Okay, it leads to agglutination. Okay, clumping together. That is the term when you, like, for example, you know, A and B mixed together. Okay, you're supposed to just, you know, like the wrong blood type. If you don't get it blood type right, you have agglutination. Okay, you won't die, but you have fever, chills, okay, low blood pressure, rapid heart rate, nausea, vomiting. But if you don't have any problem, your body will get rid of it, okay, and they are not lethal. It's just, okay, not a comfortable feeling. So your blood, well, we'll talk about it later. So antigen is a molecule that can trigger an immune response. Okay, antigen is, okay, your body look for those things and it doesn't like those things, and it will trigger an immune response. Okay, antibody bind antigen to prevent invasion or infection. So your antibody will bind to the antigen, okay, and deactivate some of the bacteria or virus. Each cell has surface antigen. Okay, so your red blood cells, whatever cells, it's got full of antigen, its own antigen. Okay, so your body will recognize it. There are roughly 50 plus antigen on red blood cells membrane. Genetically, these are called self-antigen, okay, because your body's not going to attack itself, so it knows itself. Two antigen group are the most crucial, ABO and Rh factor. Okay, we're going to learn those in a minute. So you see that type A blood, okay, it's got A antigen on the A blood cells, okay, on the surface. Type B blood has B antigen, but it's got anti-B, okay, anti-B. And this one, the B has anti-A. Type A and B, it's got both antigen on the surface, okay, and it doesn't have any anti-A or anti-B, otherwise it will self-destruct. Okay. O, it doesn't have any. Okay. All right, so A has antigen A on the surface. B has antigen B antigen. Okay? And AB has got both antigens okay, and O doesn't have any. All right, here's where I get confused, okay? Let's go through it again. In the plasma of a person, there's antibody, okay? Here's the antibody, the second line. These detect foreign red blood cells that have different antigen. So remember, A, on the surface of A is this round one, okay? It's got A antigen. And circulating the blood, it's got antibody B. So if this comes in, you see the shape of it? This is going to go and attack this. Okay? Same thing here. It's got these antigen on them. Okay? So this doesn't fit this. It'll only fit this. So when this comes in, it will agglutinate to this and cause a reaction. Okay? RH, blood. So RH is a different one. Okay? 8 different types of RH antigen called RH factor. Most prevalent is the D antigen. Most people have D antigen RH positive, and the rest lack DH, the D antigen. They're called RH negative. So most people are RH positive. Okay. So a person's blood type, depending on one, what AB antigen it has, and two, whether they have the D antigen. Okay, whether they are RH positive or RH negative. So a baby, the anti-A and anti-B antibody form 2 to 8 months after birth and are in the plasma throughout life. The antigen anti-D, which is the RH antibody, are not formed until a person is exposed to D antigen. So that's why sometimes a pregnant woman is exposed to the D antigen, and then it will self-destruct the baby. Okay. Oh, here it is. Mom exposed to RH blood, okay, during delivery. Okay. RH antibody crosses the placenta, destroy the red blood cells, and then lead to the death of the baby. Okay. We're going to do this in the lab. Here's a sample of what we're going to do. Okay. And what it's going to look like. And then we can find out what type of blood it is. Okay. Whether it will clump and all that. Okay. So I'm going to go through here a little bit. So here's a sample. In the lab, you'll get a little card. These are called wells. Okay. Wells. Okay. So again, the anti-D, you remember we talked about RH, okay, usually with D antigen, okay. So here in this section, they'll check whether it is RH positive or RH negative, okay. So here they put a blood in there, blood sample in there, okay. When there is clumping, okay, antigen on the person with the unknown blood type. The clumping means the antigen is present and the person has that blood type. So here's the clumping or agglutination. See that clumping and this clumping? Okay, so now this person, which means this has this blood type, so this is an A positive. Okay, A positive in this case. So in the card in the lab, you have usually 4 wells, okay, but we'll go through it in lab. So again, whenever there's clumping, it means it does have this antigen, okay. Here it is. So it looks like this, okay. So here, let's see. So nothing's clumping. So the last one is a control, okay? This one looks like nothing's clumping. Nothing is clumping glutination. So this would be an O negative, okay? And here, A is clumping, but nothing else. So this would be A negative, okay? This one, probably a B negative. Okay, well, this one's kind of difficult. Okay, but I would say this is also clumping. The RH is clumping. Okay, maybe this is clumping. I cannot tell for real. Okay, maybe this is AB plus. Okay, so that's what we will be doing for this chapter, and I'll see you on the next one.